Under the guidance of Guru Vaishnava, we're performing the 16 Purush Parikrama of Navadvipa. In this place we are here now, this place is called Surabhi-kunja. So we've heard here in Surabhi-kunja. So here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to come with his devotees here, doing Nama Sankirtana. This place is a place of Kirtan Bhakti, a place of Kirtan. So one of the names of Bhakti, so 9 names of Bhakti, Shravana Kirtan Vishnu Smarana Padasevana, Rasa Sakya Atmaniveda, 9 names of Bhakti, Navavida Bhakti. So Navadvipa is the place of the 9 names of Bhakti, and amongst the Navadvipa Godrum is the place of Kirtan like a Bhakti, Kirtan. Here, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to do Kirtan with his devotees here. Especially here is the Bandir Bhat of Vrindavan. You have heard that by doing another Parikrama, we actually get the fruits of doing the fruits of Vrindavana Parikrama at the same time. So Indra in Braj, he committed offenses at the feet of the Brajvasis. He was so proud. Indra was so proud. Actually, by mercy of God, is that Indra got that position of being the king of heaven, and then God had to remove his pride. Lord had to remove his pride, destroy the pride of Indra. So for that regard, Krishna, for 7 days, he lifted a huge mountain of Giriraj Govardhan to protect the Vrajavasis. So you have heard already from the great devotees just now about this. And then finally Indra understood Krishna is not an ordinary boy. And then Indra took Gomata, the mother cow, Surabhi Mata, and then she prayed to her and took her and came to Krishna and apologized. And then Indra, with the 5 ingredients, Panchamrita, he did Abhishek to Krishna. When you do the parikrama of Govardhan, there's a place called Govindakund. So generally we speak that, we hear this Harikatha there in Surabhi-kunja. Govindakund. And then, so Indra thought, okay, I committed this offense. Even though Bhagavan said, okay, not offense, okay, like, but Indra thought, okay, maybe Bhagavan is saying he forgave me, but I think there's still the sense of the offense is there. So that's why Indra came here with Surabhi cow, the cow Surabhi, and then he stayed under the banyan tree, Indra and the cow, performing austerities, Indra and the cow. And then finally, she was happy, Lord was happy, and he gave darshan of Mahaprabhu to Indra. And then he said, okay, now all the offenses destroyed. The Shastra describes that if you come to Navadvipa Dham, all the offenses of the jivas, all the offenses are destroyed. So in this way, this place is called Godrum. Go means cow, Drum means tree. So under this tree here, there was a tree, Indra, the king of heaven, with the cow Surabhi Mata, they performed austerities. So this place is called Godrumadvip. Here, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, actually he's explaining the Kirtan, that Nityananda Prabhu, he has the market of the holy names in Godrum. Here in Godrum, Nityananda Prabhu opened Namharta. Harta means market. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he gave his own identification. He said, I am the sweeper of this market of holy names. I'm the sweeper, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said. What does the sweeper do? The sweeper will clean the place. Clean. So many people come to the market and sell and buy many things. There's so much like garbage everywhere. So the sweeper is necessary to clean the floor. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur humbly gave his identification. He said, I am the sweeper of the market of the holy names. The offenders cannot chant holy names. Or Sahaji Sakibekis also. They are chanting, but they are not chanting the pure name. What is the method of chanting the pure name? So Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, how can we sing the pure holy names? We have to chant the names without offenses. In this way, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in this beautiful kirtan, he explains. Nityananda is the great Mahajan, great personality. If you want to buy these holy names, you have to come to Mahajan of Nityananda. Mahajan means also a rich person, very important person. So you have to take holy names from that pure devotee also, another name Mahajan. You have to take holy names from this person, otherwise you cannot get the fruit. So if you want to buy the pure holy names, come with me, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says in this song, and I'll bring you to the Mahajan, to the great pure devotee, great personality. So there's a method of accepting holy names. Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains this kirtan. And also he says, Dasturi loibo kami purna habikam. Dasturi means I'll get a commission too. Any commission? Yes. For example, if you to buy bricks and cement, you need to buy sand if you want to make a house. You need to buy all the things for making a house, like brick, sand. So what is the commission of Bhaktivinoda Thakur? He needs a commission. What commission? The mercy of Nityananda. That's his commission. Don't want anything else. Guru Padma will give mercy. Dasturi loibo ami purna habikam. So Kirtanakya Bhakti, Shastra explains, you cannot attain Bhagavan by any other way in Kali Yuga, only by chanting. Jiva Goswami says, Kirtanakya Bhakti, chanting the name is the topmost Bhakti limb. So, because when you do Kirtan, easily you can do the other three limbs of Bhakti. When you do Kirtan, you are also hearing Shravana, and also you're moving your tongue, Kirtana. You're moving your lips by chanting, that's Kirtan. Kirtanakya Bhakti is very, very special. Especially Markandeya Rishi. He also performed austerities here. He got a benediction. He would be alive for 7 days of Brahma, 7 kalpas. In the book Navadvipa Mahatma, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he explains the glory of this place. And he tells the story of Markandeya Rishi. Tell you in brief the story, okay? When Markandeya Rishi was young, so astrologers saw his birth chart and heard, okay, when he's 11, he's going to die. 11 years old. So his mother knew that he was going to die when he was 11, and one day she was crying so much. And then from the beginning, she was crying so upset. My son will die. When he's 11 years old, he'll die. So mother would cry so much. Many times he asked, Mom, why are you crying? But the mother never could say. She never said, oh, you're going to die when you're 11. The mother could never say. What happened? One day, one saint, the name is also mentioned of the saints. He came to the village And then everybody gives donation to the sadhus. In Bengal, it's a good custom. Everybody comes and do pranam, obeisances to the saints. Like do pranam, obeisances. So when Markandeya Rishi came and did pranam to the sadhu, obeisances, the sadhu told him, Chiranjeevi Bhavo, may you live a long life, Digayu Bhavo. So he gave a blessing like this. And then Markandeya Rishi told Mom, Sadhu gave me a blessing that I will live for a long life. And then she was crying, but today is your last day of your life. The Sadhu gave you this benediction. How? And then the mother came to the Sadhu and said, I know actually today is the last day of my son's life. When the sun sets, my son will die. Then the Sadhu said, no, I gave him a blessing that for 7 kalpas, 7 days of Brahma, he will be alive for 7 days of Brahma. How many days? 7 days of Brahma. 1 kalpa is 1 day of Brahma, 7 days of Brahma. Imagine, your son will be alive for 7 days of Brahma. But the words of a saint will never go in vain. Beautiful katha. He's telling me again and again, stop speaking, stop speaking, stop speaking. Anyway, by the mercy of the Sadhu, he stayed alive for 7 days of Brahma. So there are many kinds of pralay, devastation. Khandit pralay, partial, dainik, everyday, atyantic, complete devastation. 4 kinds of devastation, destruction. So everything was destroyed in that time, in the universe, okay, the planet. But Markandeya Rishi saw there was like many waves of the ocean of destruction, the water of destruction. So many waves. He was almost drowning in those waves. Many waves in the. But then he came here because the Dham, the abode of Lord, is never destroyed, even in the time of universal destruction. So Markandeya Rishi took shelter of this place. It is a divine transcendental place, the place of Markandeya Rishi. So if you come and do obeisances to a sadhu, the sadhu will naturally give you mercy, put his hand on your head, and you're going to get the blessing hands of the sadhu. The sadhu's word will never go in vain, never, ever. This Harikatha is so beautiful, so beautiful. The place of Markandeya Rishi. Many other beautiful pastimes also happen here. There are many pastimes. One also, Prabhu delivered one fish, I think crocodile, staying here. Mahaprabhu delivered him. Many pastimes took place here.